Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, you'll see how to create and achieve this look. So, the lighting looked better this time. Finished one already. See the quality of this hair? Look at the shine. Not wave, no shedding, no nothing. Raw virgin hair. So, let's get started to the next one. Now make sure the hair is lined up and there's no hair in the way. So I had to thread pull, y'all. Always make sure your thread is pulled far enough. Alright, let's try it. Frontal lace front done by me. It's a glueless wig. Drop the foot, press the foot. Now let's get it popped. There you go, trying to get stuck, y'all. Make sure no hair in the way. You gotta be careful when you're done with the corner piece of the weft, because it tends to, some part, try to get on the press of foot and it causes you to get stuck. So be careful. Make sure it's under and try to get the corner as flat as possible, which is what I'm trying to do now. So I can continue going forward, but then at the same time backstitch. Boom. So now I'm gonna rotate the knob so you can bring out the needle. Voila. The lighting better this time, isn't it? So I'm using 2 Fs. See the quality of this hair? See how intact the cuticles are? When you spend money, guess what? You get quality stuff. Move this machine up a little bit so you can see. Look at that. Raw virgin, not raw virgin, raw hair. Okay? Straight from the temple. Look at that, no shedding. See that? Anyways, I'm about to get to work. Peace. So I had already started, but let me let you guys see. This is a 6x6, I believe. See how flat I got it in the front? I already started the stitching process. Don't mind my linings. I realized I had to reposition the lines. This side is fine, but you see this little piece here. But anyway, see that? Nice and clean and flat. So some people have issues and struggle with making their 6x6 closure wig, but it's really not that hard. You just gotta try to get it as flat as possible. That's the catch. Try to get it as flat as possible. So here you can see it's already pinned down. I've already done this side. See? So let's continue. And I'll show you a little bit of my stitching technique on the machine. Should have had some music on, but it's a quiet night tonight, so let's just finish up the process. And sometimes the music can affect the video too. You gotta do voiceover. So I'm not sure if some of you struggle, but it's really not that hard. Try to get a better lighting, but we'll see. And I got these pins in my way, but I need them to stay down, because that's the catch. You need these pins to help keep them down. You're gonna see some ridges, but that's fine. Based on how you sew, you just want to get it as flat as possible, and don't tighten when you sew. Don't tighten it too tight. Then when the client wears the wig, they'll have wrinkles. And you definitely don't want that. So I just moved the T-pin over a little bit so I can continue sewing. Be careful when you're sewing because you don't want to grab onto the blockhead. It's really easy. This is some quality hair, raw hair at that. Like I said, with the 6x6 closure. And I tend to sew real close. Some people like the space, but I like to sew close. And notice that I'm sewing down and away. That's what helps remove the ridges as well. As you can see, it is already getting flat. It's not an easy technique to work with, but if you take your time, you will figure it out and you will realize it's not as hard as you think. Don't let these ridges, intimidate you, because it can. But if you know what you're doing, you shouldn't have any issues. I'll turn this around. Make sure it's secure. Move this T-pin. And like I said, see how I have a whole bunch of T-pins? To get the flatness. This is not your average 4x4, so you cannot sew it the same. It will not lay flat the same. So this is why I mentioned do not get intimidated, because you'll find yourself stressed out and you don't want to do that. I should have used a longer curved needle. I'm using a short one. T-pins out the way. This is a very challenging process, but I'm used to using the 6x6. I haven't used the 7x7 yet, but I'm quite sure it's the same thing. It's for those that want to wear, longer parts or defined parts on the sides. This is definitely for that. But you have some people that prefer frontals. You can wear it up and down, half up, half down. This one you can just wear it up at the top. My needle's stuck. And I like to thread my needle long so I don't have to keep stopping. That's annoying. See how I'm coming at an angle now? I'm not going straight down or towards the front. I'm going towards the back to ensure it's secure and flat. See how it's laying flat now? The ridges are disappearing, right? So, like I said, don't get intimidated. And you don't want to stretch too much. This is like an HD lace, so you stretch it too much, it can rip. And then you'll have to replace your client's closure or frontal. But you do want to stretch it enough to where it lays flat. And sewing it close helps keep it nice and flat, and there's no ridges, no lumps, and you're sewing away towards you, so you angle. That's what helps lay flat. Gotta move this T-pin out the way. See that? Nice and flat. I do have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Lavish Touches Thread by Lavish on YouTube. You can follow me on Facebook, Lavish Touches Hair and Spa Inc. Instagram, Lavish Touches Hair, at Lavish Touches Hair. See that? And it's flat up in here also. Move this T-pin. And do not sew on the band, because doing that will cause it to be too tight. I know some people do it, but you don't want to do that. And I tend to, when I cut the excessive band up underneath the lace, I tend to leave like a 1/4 of an inch in case, the client rips it or whatever have you. They can reinstall a new one. So I hope this is very helpful, even though I didn't, show the beginning. But it's really not that hard. It's all about how you center it. You want to add your T-pins towards the center first. I tend to fold it in half to make sure that I have it centered, and I mark it. And then you want to place it at least a half an inch or a quarter of an inch from the actual cap. You want to sew as close to the edge as possible. This would ensure that glueless look without actually having to use any glue. And luckily my clients haven't had to use any glue. They tell me it fits like a glove, so that's the catch. And there you have it, nice and flat throughout. Bring this T-pin a little bit over so I can secure this corner. Voila, it is done. And I tend to double knot. This one feel kind of loose. Nope, it's kind of loose. So let me go up in here a little bit more. Knot it one more time. You want to get to the base of the thread. This thing getting caught up in the T-pins. And yeah, secure. Grab your scissors and cut. Now onto me finishing the wig. This is body wave hair, 12 inches. Look at the shine. Hair has not been washed yet. And look at the shine. 12 inch. Nice and beautiful, fluffy already. See that? I have not plucked yet. I will do that after. So, all right. Making sure that the weft is properly aligned. Let's get it. I'll make sure your needle's all the way up. Position the hair properly. And this is why most people do not do the closure or frontal first. It's always in the way, but still gets the job done. So let's get to it. Make sure your lining is aligned with your weft, or your weft aligned with the lining. Back stitch. Make sure there's no hair underneath the weft as you continue. And try not to pull your cap too much, because that would cause it to be too big. So I literally got like a row and a half left. A row and a half left. I had started one track off camera. It really feels like you're driving a car, basically. You got the control, how the weft goes. It's all about placement. Something stuck somewhere. Piece of hair. Nope. Don't want to cut. So remove, lift up the threading. I can pop it. I said pop it, I can cut it. Gotta make sure nothing's in the way. All right, let's get to it. It's all in your wrist. All right, making sure ain't no hair underneath it. Almost done with this section here. I need to lift the needle. And every time you lift that needle, depending on the tension you're using or the threading pattern, the needle will shift. So you want to be able to make sure that the hair is aligned properly with the needle. Uh-oh. Heavy foot, heavy foot. Just be gentle, no rushing. Just lightly tap on the pedal. Align it properly. It's coming to an end soon. Some like to cut before, some like to cut after. I like to wait like when I'm really close. And then I cut. Make sure everything is lining flat and everything is up underneath the presser foot. Now cut the weft. You want to leave enough space because I like to have one track go around the closure or the frontal. Bring the knob towards you, lift up that needle. And just so you know, there is somewhere you don't necessarily have to use scissors. On the side, there's a blade there. Make sure no hair is in the way. Boom. Pull your threading out. Cut a little excessive thread. Make sure you cut the thread underneath also, because you certainly don't want to send anything with loose threads. It'll be like, what type of stylist are you? Don't mind my camera's at an angle position, so I might not be looking directly into the camera. Just making sure I got all the thread out the way. Alrighty. I'm going to go straight across with one. Again, make sure no hair is up underneath the cap from the machine or the presser foot. Drop your needle. Drop your presser foot. Should have dropped the presser foot first. But anyhow, back stitch. Now pursue. Remember, you control the machine. The machine doesn't control you. You control it. So if you feel something tingling, let it loose, start over. Work at your pace. You don't need to be rushing. Wait a minute. Go ahead and cut. Alrighty, on to the last. Some hair stuck somewhere. Checking for any loose threads. Slightly over here. Checking the inner part of this one. All right, on to my last. Always stretch and pull your thread. Therefore, it's easier to cut and you can see. So now I'm going to start it here at the corner, all the way around. And I have just enough hair. I tend to put it over my shoulder, it's smoother that way. Trying to get it through. Drop your presser foot, drop your needle. Let's rock and roll. That corner piece, I had to give it a push. Make sure no hair in the way now. Make sure it's flat. almost finished. Cutting the weft. This is all that's left. Voila. Now I'm trying to put this thing through. It don't loosen up. Now, once I get ready to customize and everything tomorrow, you guys will see the finishing touch. So, hope you liked. Peace. Look at this hair. Matches the skin, but I still want to retint again. About to cut this inside. Look at the detail. Body wave hair. Nice, soft. Look at the shine. Quality. Don't be afraid to spend money on quality hair. Wig made by Lavish Touches, thread by Lavish. Place your order today. Don't forget to subscribe. Lavish Touches, thread by Lavish on YouTube. Instagram, Lavish Touches Hair. Facebook, Lavish Touches Hair Spa Inc. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. When you get thread by Lavish, your wig is washed beforehand. I then roller set it and style. Quality service. Okay, so now I'm preparing to wash this hair. I already did the tinting of the lace. And with the raw hair, it's best to use Tresemme, the Ultra Moisturizer or Luxurious Moisturizer. This is the shampoo. This is the conditioner. Look at the shine. I'm gonna wash it one more time, so that would be a total of 2 washes. And whenever you're tinting lace, you don't want to wash it with warm water because basically you're gonna wash out the tint. So always, when doing a tint, after you tint it, you want to wash it in cool water. But I let it sit for a minute before I actually wash it, so it can stain. Look at that. Easy to comb. Look at that pattern. Always comb from the bottom up. Don't want to start up here. That'll cause thinning. Quality, y'all. Quality. Look at that. Now I'm about to condition. Don't look at how much the wig costs. Look at the quality of the wig. Keep that in mind. My work speaks for itself. And I treat my wigs like it's a client's head. So this, of course, is going to go in the dryer also with the conditioner in. So you want to make sure you rinse it out thoroughly. So now that that's done, onto the conditioning process. And don't be cheap with the product. You want to lather it all the way through. My music done turned off, y'all. Look at that. I don't have any more shower caps, so I'm just going to let it sit inside the sink for a little bit. See that? And we're about the same complexion, me and the client. I did cut the inside. I tend to leave 1/4 of an inch, just in case client needs to, replace, which I doubt she would have to do. This is her 3rd wig being made, and her name is Celine. This is a Celine wig. So hi to Celine. All right, so thanks for watching. I left my quality tripod at home, so don't mind if this one keeps going back. You don't want to do too much plucking because, as you can see, this hair is already thin in the front. So I'm going to go back one more time. And you don't want to just grab. You want to get the point, make sure it's laying flat, and just slightly. Why did I leave my tripod, y'all? And you want to get every other section. Because you don't want to overpluck and keep plucking in the same section, because that will cause thinning. See the difference already compared to this side? All right, let's get to it. You want to part very thin section. And be careful with overplucking, especially along the sides, because you don't know if the client's going to wear the side parts, and you don't want to get that area and it's too thin or has a bald spot. And the wider you open and close, the more hair. You want to keep it as closed as possible when plucking. You should be able to see it with the eye where it needs to be removed, where it's too much density. You want to remove the density. That's all you're doing with plucking. You don't want to overpluck. Not everybody likes baby hair. Not everybody likes the thin or bald head look, bald scalp look. So as you can see, it, see up in here is kind of thin, but back here is thick. See how I'm grabbing with the corner? You're pinching. That's all you're doing is pinching. This should be it. Now, for the hair line, I'm in trouble with this tripod, you guys. Slightly. Every other section. By the way, this is the hair that I just washed and conditioned, the body wave hair. Look at the shine. Look at the quality. And then you can also pluck while the hair is on the client for finishing touches. I know that show is on.
You don't live here?
Oh my gosh, time is moving. This is a good way to check it.
Pretty.
And as you can see, so now I'm going to roller set it. Client is picking up her wig next week, so it'll be ready. I'm going to start some of the roller setting, and then we're going to end. Roller setting it gives it more shine, more body, whether it's straight hair, body wave hair, or the wand curler. Rolling it this way makes it flat at the base instead of giving it that extra body. Oh gosh, this I don't want to. Let's go, wrap around. You're gonna pull the hair straight out. That's how silky this hair is. Quality. Rinse that one out. Almost done. Yeah. Easy, gonna stop again. Oh, that's fine. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos to upload.